Hello everybody, it's Holger Mueller here from Constellation Research, here with Miran Badzak, talking about the thing near and dear to everybody who cares about transactions in the IBM field, which is
databases.
Databases and especially DB2, of course,
Absolutely.
the flagship product. So Genius Hub, tell me more about it.
So what we did is we created a brand new product that helps our DBAs manage massive fleets of DB2 databases, whether they run on premises, on the cloud, wherever. And at the heart of that product is our new AI that we built in to help our customers, again, manage their fleets, take care of a lot of the sort of undifferentiated work that DBAs typically have to do. Think about updates, patches, maintenance, and so on.
Table spaces.
Table spaces, exactly.
All the dirty things on databases.
All the things that they have to do that are typically not differentiated, typically take a lot of time, which makes them prime for automation, right? There are capabilities there that we added around Anomaly detection.
How does it work? So it's a conversational UX, as I've seen on the show floor.
Exactly.
How to run my database.
Exactly. Yep. So it's a conversational interface. It is. It's like all the chatbots that you've seen around, except this one is incredibly powerful. Because
for DB2.
For DB2 specifically, it's finely tuned for DB2. So it is there to help our DBAs, again, manage their fleets of DB2. Be hyper productive with managing their applications, their databases rather, and go from there.
Perfect. One of the big challenges of all the assistants which we have at home, the Alexas, the Google Homes and so on, is that they need the email to tell me what I can ask them.
Yes.
So how does a DBA know what Genius Hub can do for them?
Oh, that's a good question. So you can simply ask. It'll tell you, I can do, here's all the different things, what can you do for me? So you can do all sorts of things. So again,
excellent.
We've done, the maintenance, we've done the anomaly detection, and we were able to, for example, look at telemetry data and see when things seem to be not heading the right direction, and we fire off alerts. So our AI goes off and figures out what's happening behind the scenes, and in the meantime, you can read the transcript and see exactly what the AI is thinking, what it's doing, et cetera.
So can I ask how happy are the databases I manage?
You can ask it, how's my database doing, for example.
How's
my database doing today?
Good.
And what it'll do is it'll go look at a number of different parameters, and it'll come back with what's effectively a health check, right? It'll tell you, here are all the things that I looked at, here's all the things I found. This is green, check. Oh, by the way, I found this problem. Your backup didn't run last night, something happened. Would you like me to go investigate what happened with your backup, as an example? Yeah. And it'll then go off and do its work, figure out what happened behind the scenes. And it'll come back and tell you, looks like this was a problem. It hit this particular issue. Would you like me to run it again? No. Would you like me to do this? Would you like me to do that? Fantastic, just beautiful tech.
Very nice. It's exactly what should be doing, augmenting conversational agent interfaces for users to do complex tasks. The big fear always, I want to address this, is always hallucination. How to make sure that the Genius Hub is not talking about the Soccer World Cup.
So we've added a lot of guardrails. As you can imagine, DB2 databases, synonymous with mission critical. Think about your banking application. Some of the craziest workloads in a planet run on DB2. So this is super important that we get it right. So we've got a lot of guardrails, not just in a sort of typical, who's the president of the United States, and kind of like, don't answer those kinds of questions.
Don't
which
need
are
to
not
burn
relevant.
Tokens for that.
Yeah, not relevant, right? Not germane. But we wanted to make sure that our AI is doing the right thing at all times. And so we've got a lot of guardrails and put those in place to make sure that that's happening. And we want to make sure that our DBAs feel safe when they're using the product, right? So that, first of all, everything, all the interactions, everything that the AI suggests is, human is in the loop at all times. The DBA has to say, yes, I want to do this. And by the way, what we launched earlier this year was sort of our AI would give you recommendations. So for example, if it found that there was an issue somewhere, it will give you a recommendation as to what it thinks you should do to solve. Exactly. The new thing that we just announced that we're launching at the end of this month is it'll now do it for you. So you're literally, as a human being, you would review everything and it would say, okay, well, this is what we should do. Here's the recipe. Would you like me to do it for you? Approve. And off it goes.
That's great. Great to be a human loop. But we have a DBA audience for this, right? And they're technical. So what LLM is being used to get the intent of the DBA?
So it all depends. So our
answer,
customers today have a ton of flexibility here, and this was done by design. So obviously, kind of going back to the architecture, there is an LLM powering the experience. There's inferencing, AI infrastructure, GPUs, et cetera, et cetera. So that inferencing can run on the cloud.
Okay.
It can run across IBM Cloud, AWS Bedrock, Microsoft AI Foundry, Google Vertex. We've partnered up with all the best in class.
Okay.
And they're technology partners of ours. There's business partners of ours, all of them.
Yeah.
And we have we partner with them to make sure that our customers have that option of doing inferencing on the cloud.
All right.
We've also done it for on-premises deployments as well. So customers
we have some, right? So
because we have it's Db2 again, a highly regulated industry. A lot of those workloads are on
nothing wrong with on-premise for certain use cases.
Nothing wrong at all. And so customers can run that completely on premises, air-gapped, behind their firewall. It runs on NVIDIA GPUs, runs on AMD Instinct chips, for example. And this week we also announced support for Intel Gaudi chips. So we got an amazing experience for our customers.
You have options.
On-prem or cloud.
Excellent. Now, put my manager of DBAs on, if you're a large customer, right?
Sure.
How do I make sure that each DBA is only talking to their databases? Is there a mapping that Holger doesn't mess up Miran's databases and vice versa? And he said, it wasn't me. Like, do we know who talked to which database?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So there's a couple of things. Number one, the AI respects permissions, right? Respects access control list, essentially. So if you didn't have permission to go talk to my database, the one I'm managing, the AI is not going to give you any new permissions.
Bummer.
So sorry, not happening.
Okay, good.
But so that's sort of one just obvious guardrail, right?
Sure.
The other is when you're having a conversation within the experience, you have a little drop down there, and you're actually chatting with a particular database. So when our conversational assistant, when it's looking at, for example, it's trying to assess an issue or trying to help you with something, it's looking at the telemetry data for that particular database. It's pulling in documentation and research and all the stuff for that particular version of Db2, for that particular distribution of Db2. So it's a hyper localized experience for customers and hyper tailored to their needs, obviously, because it knows about your system, it knows the context it's operating in, knows everything.
Right. And with agents like the new thing, it's the right thing, it's a better user experience, more productive, you don't have to do the old screens, whatever, where you have to remember where to click, where to put stuff, right? It's a significant improvement, but often gets forgotten that we need things like logging, right? So did I do this yesterday or not, right? Are the agents being logged? Can I see where things are?
Yeah. So there's absolutely. So there's audit trails. You have all the events, everything that's been triggered, that's all saved, so you can review exactly what happened when. Absolutely. So all of that is part of the experience for sure.
So if I hear this now as a Db2 DBA and I want to get this going for my database, what do I need to do?
You got to go to ibm.com/db2. We have a.
Would know that website. I can.
You would know that website's an easy one. And you would just go download the trial.
Okay.
And that's it.
There's a trial? Okay.
There's a trial. You can download the Genius Hub product.
Great.
Installs, you can run on your laptop, you can run it anywhere. It'll connect to our inferencing endpoint, so you don't need to bring your own inferencing.
Perfect.
You have ours. So out of the box, all you're going to do is install it, which takes about a couple of minutes, effectively. You connect it to the databases that you want to manage.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
And you're done.
Cool.
And now you've got an autonomous experience with Db2.
Very nice. And if I look at this and use this and say, hey, I have a great idea, I want something in the next version, when is the next version coming out? How do the DBA community give you feedback?
We are constantly putting new versions out. There's a constant flow of new versions, new capabilities. Look, this is a space, you know this very well, that is constantly evolving. We think we're on the cutting edge right now with the tech and the stack that we're using, the technology that we're building for DBAs. But we are not resting, obviously, and this is something that's evolving, and we're putting out updates on a very regular basis, a couple of times a month at least.
Okay.
And so
rapidly evolving.
Rapidly evolving.
That's great.
Absolutely.
That's great. Good. What didn't I ask? What should we talk about Genius Hub?
So cost is so there's as I mentioned, there's a free trial to the product, and it is included. So Genius Hub is included in the new AI editions of Db2. So customers upgrade to the AI edition, and they have that ready to go.
Okay, cool.
On the additional announcements this week, I'll just talk about that for a second as well. So we added, in addition to we just talked about sort of the ability to take actions on for you. We also added support for MCP. So now we have an MCP server as well that's running in Genius Hub. And what that allows you to do is now make your database experience, database management experience, part of your broader fleet management, either of other databases or applications or other tooling. So it can effectively be fully integrated into
I can say with one line, turn off all my MCP instances. That run on DB2, right?
Yes.
So that's the idea. Right?
Yes.
So DB2 servers are exposed via MCP as an example.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Okay, very good.
So
the standard, which will be there.
The standard, absolutely standard. There's some additional functionality that we've added around just convenience for DBA. So you can say things like, would you mind, instead of going through and clicking buttons and things like, you can go in and say, can you create a new backup scheme for me? Run my backups every night at 7 p.m. or 10 p.m. Keep your backups for 14 days, and it'll just go fire off the right jobs, whatever it needs to do in the background. And it'll just create that for you. It'll just do that for you. So a bit of a convenience for our DBs as well.
So it's always human in the loop. So the fear of getting replaced shouldn't be there if you're in early days here.
Absolutely. Human is always in the loop. Look, we with Db2, we pride ourselves on keeping our customers out of the news. The last thing that we want. And by the way, there was an article, I was showing this to some of my colleagues, there was an article, I think it was last week, where we're an AI for a particular company that went in and deleted their database, deleted their backups of their databases.
Right.
So,
but afterwards it apologized, so it's okay, right? I mean, we all make mistakes, right?
Sure. Even the AI can make mistake. But look, that is something that we never want to be anywhere close to that, and it's something that we are very conscious about. Again, given the mission critical.
So I cannot delete a database for Genius Hub.
We will not allow you to do
not
that.
Entertain that. Okay.
Not entertaining that quite yet.
Even if AI says it. Very good. Excellent.
Yes.
Great. Well, this was a great conversation to catch up on Genius Hub and other things which are happening in DB2, and it's great to see the innovation and see the new things coming to customers. Thank you, Miran. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Holger. Good to see you again.
This is Holger Mueller from Think. Good to see you too, and always good to talk about DB2. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.